Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. It's Rocky. I'm doing something a little different today. I'm here with my Expo haul from the Scrapbook Expo in May. Yes, you heard that right. May. I went May 16th. It was a Friday. Does anybody remember when the Expos used to be 3 days long? Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and you could shop every day. They still had classes and crops and all that, but you could shop 3 days. Now it's only 2. It's gotten pretty small compared to my first Expo back in, oh my god, I don't even know. My son, I think, was like 6 when I started really like scrapbooking. I've crafted my whole life pretty much. I mean, obviously not when I was a baby or whatever, but I've always loved to craft since I was a little kid. But seriously, getting into paper crafting, scrapbooking, jewelry making, painting, all that was like maybe 20, almost, no, a little under 20 years ago, because my son is 25 and he was around 6 when I discovered scrapbooking, and that's when I started getting into all the paper crafts and stuff, and the other things, like I said, jewelry making, painting, etc. So my first Scrapbook Expo, I think, was in 2006 or 7. I had just kind of started hitting up all the scrapbook stores in my area, and there was a ton back then. And one of them had a sign about an expo, and so I was like, oh, what the heck? So me and my boyfriend went. He came with me. It was in Pleasanton. That was my first one. And then they would have them in March there, but this year they had it in May because of a snafu with scheduling or whatever. And so they have one in Pleasanton in March. They would have Santa Clara in August, and I live like not too far from there because I'm in San Jose, which is next to Santa Clara. And then they would have Sacramento in October. I went to the Sacramento one maybe my second year of crafting with my friend, and then now more recently I've been going the last 2 years with Mika and her daughter Ashley. So I meet them there because they live in Sacramento. One of these days she'll get to Pleasanton. I know that they haven't been around when or they haven't been available when the Pleasanton one rolls around. So anyways, I just wanted to show what I got. I forgot all about this whole bag of stuff sitting in my craft room, which is my living room. Last year my boyfriend told me to, why don't you make the living room into your craft room, because I had mentioned to him there was a lady I came across on Instagram, maybe she had done the same thing because she didn't have an extra room, and I don't either. So I used to mostly craft on my kitchen table, and you know, I'd have my shit everywhere. All over the table, all over the floor. And I also had a scrapbook desk in my living room against the wall that I got off Amazon that I absolutely love. It's got the paper shelves, it's got all kinds of storage, it's awesome. But I discovered about a month in after getting it that I don't like staring at the wall. I want to like see a TV. So if I wanted to watch TV while I crafted, I'd have to like turn around. It's hard to turn around or hard to craft at your desk when you're turning the opposite way because it was on the other wall. So I just started doing it in the kitchen because at least I could have the laptop with something playing, and I would be looking out the kitchen window to see outside. So anyways, my boyfriend was like, well, you know, I hang out in the bedroom most of the evening after we're done with our day, and he's like, just turn the living room into your craft room. So that's what I've been doing, and it's coming along. I mean, it's pretty much almost done, but I have a couple other pieces of furniture I'd like to buy storage wise and stuff. But anyway, I've had this bag sitting behind me. I kind of forgot about it because it got buried with other craft stuff. Shocking. Anyway, I'm going to just get on with it now. I wanted to show you guys what I bought because I got some really cool stuff. I got some really good deals. So first of all, this was the show guide. This expo has gotten pretty small. Like these are all the vendors. Before, back in the day, there was maybe double the vendors. It would be packed, like you could barely walk, and now it's pretty much like it's not like that. It's almost opposite, but it's still fun to go. I love going. I always manage to spend a lot of money, even though there's less companies, but that was the layout with all of the companies that were there. And then these are all them. There were some new ones this year, so that was cool. Now on to what I got. So my first one was Scrappy Boy. That was my first stop. I love Sean. He's freaking awesome. So first at his booth, check out this bag I got for free. I think, ooh, there's dust bunny. Oh my god, how did that get on there? It's been in a bag for months. So this is a tote bag that they made, and you can color it. It is so cute. I love it. So you spent so much, I don't remember how much, and you get a free tote bag. So that's how I got that. I missed the one last year because I think he ran out or something when I was there. So from him, I picked up this stuff. Oh God, sorry. I'm always hitting my phone. Ugh. I picked up this stuff. So I think he has either 10 or 15% off everything in the booth at the expo, and then he has a whole table of like clearance stuff that are really, really good deals. But I didn't get anything from that this time because almost everything that was there that I would have wanted I already have. So anyways, I got this really cute layered bow Disney mouse ear die, and there's no, oh, there is a picture of this. Okay, some of his stuff doesn't have pictures on the back, so there's that. Super cute. That was, oh my gosh, $10.99, and then the discount off of that. There's this one. It's called Mouse Sickles, so it is Disney popsicles. I love the popsicle stick, how it looks like wood. Then I got this gift card tag die. He had some super cute samples in the booth. Now this one, see, these, I think the more newer ones have the images on the back, but this is really cool. You can see it on his website. And then I picked up these stamps and coordinating dies of this one, Birthday Pinup Girls. So cute. Look at them. And he also sells, did I buy any? No, but I own some. He sells die cuts that are pre-colored and cut. So, you know, if you're not good at coloring or you don't want to bother with coloring, you can buy the pack and use them instead of getting the stamps. It's a really cool option, and they're really beautiful. Whoever colors them does an amazing job. And then I picked up this die set. It was new when I was there. Halloween pop-up envelope add-on. It's got this envelope insert liner that's the spider web, a haunted house. We have a spider, bats, bunch of cute little ghosts, some windows, and a graveyard scene. And so this is what it looks like. It is so freaking adorable. And this was only $23. I mean, that's not bad. It's a big set. And so it is an add-on to this set, which I already owned. So this is called the Happy Birthday Pop-Up Envelope. It's super cute. It folds flat if you want to mail it to someone. And this is what it looks like. This kit, I mean, this set makes this. And it's about, I don't know, it's little. It's really cute. I can't wait to make this. I'm totally making one of these for my, I don't know, maybe a swap, maybe my bestie. I like to make her cards, and she works at Hallmark, so she sends me cards that she buys, and then I make her cards. But she's also a crafter. She's amazing, but she doesn't make cards really much anymore. She's not much into paper crafting anymore. She does, ooh, like soaps and jewelry and all kind of stuff. Resins, clay. Anyway, okay. At the Keep It Simple booth, they had this new set. Oh my god, it's so cute. Look at the bees. Life is sweet. I got the 12 by 12. They had, I think it's a 6 by 8 that coordinated, but I didn't get it because the patterns are the same size as the big 12 by 12 paper. I like the smaller pads to have a smaller pattern for smaller items, so I decided I didn't get it. But then they also have these cut-aparts on the back. This one. Oh my god, it's just so adorable. I love this big fat bee. Like, if I was a bee, this would be me because I'm a chunk like that. And then I got the ephemera, or all die cut pieces is what they call it, and they were only $7. This was only $13. You get 12 double-sided sheets, including, it says, bonus clip or cut apart sheet. And these are so cute. Look at all of these. A ton, so many. So I was actually going to use this for one of the bee swaps I was in this spring. I was in 2, strawberry and then Be Crafty, but I had already had some bee paper from last year, and I bought the Echo Park bee stuff when it was on sale, so I decided to just save this for later. But isn't it adorable? And then I went to a booth called, what was it called? Scrap That. And they had these little card kits. I grabbed one because it was pretty cheap. I don't remember. I think maybe, I don't remember. I want to say maybe $8, $7. I don't know. But it's got bases and die cut pieces. It's Gnome Halloween. And it makes 2 cards, which now that I think about it, that's kind of expensive for how many cards it makes. I did not see that. I thought it made more. Oh well, it's okay. I mean, a card at the store is about the same price, right? And I get the fun of putting it together. But it is very cute. So there's that. And then they had a bunch of other stuff. You know, what do you call it? Just random crafting stuff. So they had these, when I went to pay, they had these on the counter. And they were on sale for like $2 each. And I was like, heck yeah, because I loved the grapes, for one. I don't have any. And then I needed the bees for my bee swap. So that was perfect. And then they had this red line tape, which I love, love, love. It's so awesome and sticky. And man, you put this on and nothing's coming off. They had them for $4, but then they were on some kind of a special that day. So I think it was $3. So that's what I got there. And then I hit up Trinity Stamps booth. I love their stuff. And this is what I got. I only picked up a few things because I have a lot already that I haven't used. And when I went into the booth, I was like, this lady in the booth looks so familiar, but it wasn't the regular Trinity lady that I've seen it before. I think the other lady is the owner, and I can't think of her name offhand. But anyway, I'm looking at this lady, and I'm asking her about something in the booth, and then I'm going, God, she looks so freaking familiar. It's driving me nuts. Then I realized it's Carrie Rhodes. Oh my God. I was like, oh, I love you, and I love your videos and your cards. It was so cool. She was the sweetest, and she's just as adorable in person as she is on YouTube. So yeah, she gave me her card, and there's this, and then if you want, you can check out their website. I guess she's design, or you know, it's like she's on her design team now, and doing their expos and stuff for them, I guess. So that was really cool. I picked up this stamp and die set. It's part of like the alien stuff they had come out, and it's called Abducted. So see, we've got the people on the back, and look how this person, like, they're getting abducted into the alien ship, into the spaceship. And this makes a spaceship. And oh, there we go. They had the awesomest samples. If you've never seen Trinity's booth, oh my God, they had light up cards, and they had this one that it was like a, I don't remember, like a cupcake or something with a candle, and it lit up, and then when you blew on the card, the light went out. It was so cool. I got the little alien. I got the spaceship, and then when I came home, I realized I have a spaceship that looks just like this that I got in a D-stash a long time ago. So I think I might already own this. I thought it was new, but I don't know. So I may be de-stashing that one soon. And then they had, on their clearance table, they had this, one of these, and it is called Slimline Series Frame and Fold Standalone Die Set. It was $12 on clearance, and I was like asking her, so like, what's up with this? Do you have a sample? And she's like, You know what? I don't know. So we sat for a little bit at the table, the make and take table, and we Googled, and I ended up finding a sample of this, and I thought it was so cool, so I bought it. Now I have to find that again. And I think she ended up finding a video of someone that had put it together. I'm gonna grab this card real quick. Hold on a second. My friend Tess, she lives in Washington. We met actually in a D-Stash group on Facebook. One of these days we'll meet in person. We were supposed to be meeting each other at a lawn fawn event in February, but I couldn't go because my son was still not doing well. She made me this. And this is this, no. Okay, now this is, she used a different, oh, wait a minute, I'm a total freaking idiot. Never mind. She has a ton of Trinity, and she also helps them at the expos when they're in Washington. And I was thinking she used this stuff to make my card, but she did not. This is Spellbinders, but still, I might as well show it because she makes the cutest shit. Oh my god. Look at this. It's got acetate bubbles, you know, and clothes that the spaceship would have, and this adorable alien and greetings earthling, and she just did an amazing job. So, oh, hoping the anal probes of life are coming to an end for you. I forgot it said that. Oh my god. So anyways, let's move on. There's a new-ish company that I learned about called The Ton. So they were there. They were new. And I loved this set. Her samples were really cute. And me and my best friend, we go to karaoke pretty much every weekend, except for more recently we haven't. But so she drinks whiskey, I drink vodka, and I was like, I just have to get this and make her a card that has the cutest sayings. The best presents come with a wedge of lime. Cheers, you lush. At our age, we need glasses. Forget the cake. Happy birthday to my favorite wino. Time to drink champagne and dance on the table. On your birthday, I hope you're on cloud wine. Happy birthday, you lush. Wait, didn't we just see that one? Oh, cheers, you lush. Happy birthday, lush. Dreaming of a white Christmas. When in doubt, add tequila. So, I got the coordinated dies and the stamps there. Then at Elizabeth Craft's booth, I just got this die. It was, I think, on sale too. Yeah, it was $11.95, which is really cheap, honestly. And it doesn't look like much right here. Like when I saw it, I was like, well, that doesn't look very cute. And then I saw a sample made in the booth, and it's adorable because it like flips. If you happen to see the haul, I mean, not the haul, the reveal that Mika did of my coffee and donuts swap, I used it for the first time making it like a Starbucks themed card, and I made it to where it would hold a gift card if somebody wanted to put like a Starbucks gift card in there. So it turned out really cute. They didn't have this guy, unfortunately, but I have lots of monsters, so it's okay because I love monsters and other cutesy shit. So, and I'm sorry, I do cuss a lot. I'm a cusser. I don't do it in my reveal videos. I think I did say shit in one last night because it was like, I think I said like, oh, this is the shit or something. I was like, oh, oops, well, that's okay. A slip up now and then. But anyways, that's about the worst you'll hear on a video. Now in person, that's a different story. This guy was, I think he's kind of funny looking, but I think he's adorable. I think it's the bangs, like, throw me off. But this was, they have like, I guess a die of the day there. And I think it was $5. It was, yeah, I'm pretty sure it was $5 if you spent a certain amount. And I just bought this only, and I got this for $5 or whatever it was. So that's very adorable. And it's pretty big. Look at that. So that was from Elizabeth Crafts. Another booth I went to, which I don't even remember the name. Let me see if it shows up anywhere. They had supplies, and then they had shirts. And I got this shirt. and I forgot all about it, and I can't wait to wear it. Crafters, we can't fix stupid, but we sure can embellish it. Isn't that cute? Oh my gosh, they had so many cute scrapbooking, crafting related shirts there. So I picked that up, and then, oh, what's in here? Oh, okay, I picked up a mini brayer, which I forgot all about. So, oh, it's called, oh, Crazy Creations. That was the booth. If you've been to the expo, you know them. So there's that, and then, let me see. Oh, Tall Mouse. Can't forget about Tall Mouse. So you spend a certain amount, you get a free bag. Oh God, I'm so sorry. So I got this tote bag. That mouse looks a little crazy, but he's cute. So from them, I got, hold up. Okay. They have these dies, which I am convinced are from either like AliExpress or Temu or Alibaba, something like that, because I know I've seen some of them on there. And they have a ton of these dies. They used to be, I think they were $5 each, and then like you buy 5, you got one free, something like that. This year they were, I think, $6 each. But I still got some, and I got a freebie. And I thought, well, I could just go buy these online myself if I could find them all. But you gotta wait for, you know, what, weeks. And then, like, that wouldn't even matter though, because I've had these since May, and I haven't even touched them because I forgot they were there. But, I just figured I'd buy them there. Plus you get one free, so whatever. And, here's their info if you'd like to check them out. They have all kinds of stuff. Their booth is huge. They have jewelry stuff, like, I don't know, decor, dyes for days, all kinds of stuff. So I got these were in the discount bin. Actually, I think all of these were in the discount bin. No, these two were not. These were in discount bin. These were $1 each. So these have donuts, chocolate chips or whatever, I don't know, chocolate sprinkles, and then some other color sprinkles. But I used these in my coffee and coffee and donut swap, and then I promptly put them away and forgot about them again. I got 2 of them because they were $1. And then I got cherries because they were $1 and I don't have any. And then they have these little tiny 2 3/8 by 2 3/8 self-healing mats. Look how cute. Oh my god, $4. They had all different colors. I had to get one just because they were mini. I don't know what I'll ever do with it. That's so small. I don't know. Maybe if you gotta poke a hole or something, you can use it underneath. I don't know, but I just had to have it. So there's that. I had to have it so much that I forgot all about it. The other shaker bits I got were these. I think these were $3 each, maybe? I don't remember. But pumpkin pie with like little wheats and then balls and sprinkles and stuff. Sorry, glare. Those would be great for Thanksgiving, or if I do any cards for Thanksgiving or whatever. And then this one is chocolate chip cookies, Oreos, and milk cartons. How freaking cute. So there's that. Oh, and then they give you a pin. My happy place. That's cute. He looks cuter than the one on the bag. The bag's kind of freaky. And then these are the dies I picked up that were buy 5 get 1 free. So I picked up these first 3 with shakers in mind. I wanted to make shakers out of these. So there's this one, this little rectangle. And maybe they're meant to be shakers? I don't know. Looks like it, right? Circle, oval, this card, and then I realized once I got home I have like 3 of these style already, but I don't have a square one. They're all rectangle with different size openings. And then the fruit I thought is so cute. And then this little truck, which I totally forgot about, and it's so cute. It's just the back of the truck, and it's got the, I guess, license plate and the well, what, they like boards, right? They're usually on the sides to hold stuff in. But yeah, it's so cute. I could totally use this as a fence too for something else. So anyway, I think that's everything. So yeah, I managed to spend some money even though it was tiny. And then when you go, you can get this button that says I shopped. Wait, no, sorry. You don't get one just for going. You have to spend a certain amount. I think 200 or 150. I don't remember anymore. Sorry. And if you spend that amount, you get the I shopped button. This is this year's. I get them every year. And they have them for different things. Like I took a class. I learned, I think, is when you do that one make and take, that lady that's always there. I don't remember. It's like a big make and take. If you cropped, and then if you shopped, of course, and then if you returned. So, like if, I don't know, you went last year and you came back this year, you get a return button. So I got that too, which looks like that. And then if you collect a certain amount of pins, I don't remember how many, I think it's like 4, you get the lanyard of the year. And this is this year's lanyard. It's really nice. It's metal, and then it's this is really soft, and it says well, now they call it Stamp and Scrapbook Expo. It just used to be Scrapbook Expo. So I got this. I don't even know why though, because literally I only got 2 buttons this time. I returned and I shopped. I didn't do anything else, but she gave it to me, so I was like, okay. I spent enough money over the years. All right, I'll take it. So, anyways, that is it. That is my haul. It's kind of small, but you know, actually, I guess I did get a good amount of stuff. But if you have not been to an expo and you can go to one, it's really fun. Be prepared to shop and make some make and takes. I haven't done make and takes in years though. Sometimes they're already full and I don't feel like waiting around, or sometimes they charge, and sometimes I don't feel like it's worth the money to me to make whatever it is for whatever they're asking, $5 or whatever. A lot of them are free, but some charge, and I understand. But yeah, I used to love doing them, but I just haven't done them. And these days, it's like I want to get in and get out, so I don't stay too long and mess around with the make and takes. But anyways, I think that is everything. Let me just take a look around to make sure. Yes, I hope that you liked what I got, and I will talk to you later. Have a good one. I'll see you next time. Bye.